Sorry about that. It's for some reason my camera shut off. I'm still kind of learning how to use this interface, so I apologize. Stay with the broadcast until the end, until I actually sign off, because I will sign off, and that will be the end of the live stream. So stick around, even because there are technical difficulties and issues that I have to deal with, and I do apologize for that. But stick with me until I sign off. Anyway, we're glad you're joining us. We're down here at Market and Montgomery Street, next to the offices of Dianne Feinstein, one of the leading hawks in Congress that supports the U.S. attack on Syria. She has her Senate offices here in this building right here. It's called the McKesson Building, and McKesson is a leading manufacturer of chemical weapons. So that pretty much shows you what side Dianne Feinstein's on. You know, and for all you people that think the military is going to be doing a good thing, I can assert with confidence that once the United States is in a country and they have their military in that country, the military will never leave again. So it's going to be a permanent thing. Over $1 trillion are spent every year on the United States Defense Department, I should say Department of War. That's what it really is called. And they are involved in an endless state of war against people around the world, 24/7, 365. You know, I just love how all these fucking idiots just walk in front of my lens. So that just shows you the general level of consciousness that we have to deal with downtown here. It's like zombie land. You know, either these people are stupid to begin with, or they've been so oppressed by capitalism that they don't know anything else. Fuck you too. Why don't they bomb your house next, asshole? Right, see, that's the attitude we gotta deal with, right? Stupid Americans. I'm just gonna let you know the payback's gonna be a motherfucker. You know, because this empire is not gonna last forever.
Congress waking up. Congress is awake. They know the people do not want this war. I know you don't want the war.
You know, and if Obama's so concerned about deaths overseas, maybe I ought to take a look at the drug war that he's foisted upon Mexico, in which thousands and thousands of people are killed, and they're getting killed on a daily basis. And this is a government that a war that the United States started right with their own neighbors, right here next to the United States. So, you know, I don't understand how people can walk around and act so stupid. Anybody out there have any clues?
If you are horrified by the idea of another war in the Middle East, if you do not want more innocent people to be killed by your government and its puppets, if you do not want to see a world ruled by torture and drones and terrorism from the skies, which is what the U.S. does to people all over the Middle East, then take a stand with us. Say no to the crimes of your government. Join this movement. Take the flyers. Pick up a sign. March with us tomorrow on Market Street.
Yeah, that's for people that are out there watching. Tomorrow we're going to be
who commits
Going to be meeting up at Chelsea Manning Plaza with San Francisco Answer to protest. That starts at noon. And then we're going to be going to Dianne Feinstein's house, and we're going to occupy it through the entire night and to demonstrate our commitment against the war in Syria.
Can strike Syria, and it doesn't matter what Congress says. So let's not waste our energy trying to convince Congress to listen to us. They hear us. They know we're against this war. But it could happen anyway unless more people stand up and refuse to go along with it. We can do this. People around the world are waiting for us to do this. No one in the world can do what we can do because we really can. This is the government that speaks in our name. We have to stand up and say no. We love seeing that you agree with us. We want you to take flyers. We want you to talk to your co-workers who don't yet understand about why this war is wrong. We want you to go to school and tell your teachers, we gotta stop right now and talk about this war. And me and all the other students here, we gotta go out and get in the streets and say no. Business as usual in this country is an atrocity. When people are dying all over the world under American bombs, American guns, American drones, chemical weapons. Drones are not newsflash, drones are not just for the Middle East. There were the drones flying in Oakland. There were drones flying in Chicago. If you think that the government officials will not fly drones here in San Francisco, you're mistaken. They are currently militarizing our police forces. Homeland Security is selling them strikers. They are going to get rid of the Constitution so that you cannot speak. We currently live and exist in the belly of the beast. The rest of the world is watching to see what we do. If we don't stand for Syria, Syria will fall. And then they will come for you. This is not a joke. This is a reality, my friends. Drones have flown. Drones can fly again in this country. President Obama has said he can assassinate anyone. Count yourself lucky every single day that this fascist, Nazi government has not come for you.
There's a few people that are standing around listening. I only found out about this morning and decided to come down, and I'm kind of feeling that it was hastily thrown together and it wasn't enough work to coordinate it, but you know, it is what it is, and we're down here anyway. I'm so glad that you're watching. We're down here on Market in Montgomery in San Francisco. We're here to protest any U.S. involvement in Syria, a place where they don't need to be. And you know, if the United States was really serious about ending the war in Syria, well, maybe they could start by not selling people guns and bombs to kill each other with. You know, ask yourself that question. You know, if the United States government was really all that interested in stopping war, well, then maybe they should stop selling guns and bombs. Anyway, log on to the social stream and let me know what you got to say. I'd love to hear from you. Hey, how you doing there, Robert? Thanks a lot for watching. You know how enormously frustrating it is out here to live in the land of the zombies. if we had some chance. Yeah, I'll be live streaming most of tomorrow. I'm going to be down at the Dianne Feinstein's house in the evening. So join us then for the live stream. I'll be out live streaming all day tomorrow.
To be part of these crimes being committed in your name across the sea in the Middle East.
Something other than major.
She and many other veterans
Alternates to major
a heavy price, a heavy toll. As she has said, many have come home and are completely changed people.
Check something other than
Some of
major
you will recognize some of these people
This
because
fucking lady just about walked on top of me. This is what we got to deal with when we're downtown, right? Rude fucking people.
Think about the cost of the people of the Middle East.
And it's getting worse.
Of the millions who have been made refugees in their own country.
I'm actually looking for the day when I can move out of San Francisco. Because this city's gotten hard.
By drone bombs, by bombs from the sky, by all so-called weapons of mass destruction that were deployed in your name. In your name, folks, we are calling people to step forward and take a stand. Take a stand against these atrocities, against these crimes against humanity which are being committed in your name. They were committed in your name. They are being committed in your name. They will continue to be committed in your name unless you step forward and take a stand to stop the crimes of your government. You must step forward. This is our responsibility. This is our challenge. Sisters and brothers, step forward and stand with the people of the rest of the world. Step forward and stand with our sisters and brothers in the Middle East who are dying underneath our bombs, who are dying because of our drones, who are suffering from illnesses inflicted upon them because of chemical weapons. Yes, the U.S. is the one that unleashed white phosphorus in Fallujah and Afghanistan. The U.S. is the one that used depleted uranium all over the place. This is not only a chemical weapon, this is also a nuclear weapon. This is the weapon that keeps on giving for generations and generations. Babies are being born with horrible birth defects, horrible disfigurement. This is what's happening under your name. This is happening because we have not been able to step forward and stop this. We are calling on you, the people of this country that do have 1 ounce of humanity in their consciousness, to step forward and take a stand against the crimes being committed in
I bet you we get a reaction if we stop traffic in the middle of the street, and maybe all these idiots walking by would take notice.
Stop this. Step forward, take one of these signs, step forward.
I'm thinking a little bit of escalation in tactics might be in order to get these fucking people to wake up, just to get some kind of response, even if it's angry, right? It's just like people are so like programmed to walk around mindless and numb.
Have the responsibility to step forward and stop the
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Please stay away from me. Please stay away from me. Okay? Please stay away from me. You're assaulting me now.
If we step forward, we can say
please stay away from me and quit yelling in my ear.
We can actually stop these things. Step forward, grab some of these leaflets, throw some money in the can, step forward, sign up with the World Can't Wait, step forward and be part of this movement that resists and recognizes that we will not be complicit in the crimes being committed against the people of the world in your name. Step forward, folks. Step forward and take your responsibility. Step forward and help stop these towering crimes against humanity that are being planned, the ones that have been committed and the ones that are being committed as we speak right now. People, if you have 1 ounce of humanity left in your heart, step forward and stop these atrocities. Step forward and stand with the people of the world.
Oh boy, crazy night tonight. My
And now
battery
a
on
word
this camera about ready to
from
die.
one of our youngest
I ordered
supporters.
some new ones, so we'll have some new ones here pretty
What do you want to
soon.
say, young man?
No bomb.
One more time.
No bomb.
Say no war.
No war.
Yes. Yes. Good job.
Little towhead there.
We want to say right on for little Dima.
Good job.
Right on. Say it with me. U.S. hands off Syria.
U.S. hands off of Syria.
U.S. hands off Syria.
U.S. hands off of Syria.
U.S. hands off Syria. No new wars. No new wars. No new wars. No new wars. U.S. hands off Syria. U.S.
There's
hands
people out
off
there.
Syria.
That's the only reason I don't leave, basically.
That's right, folks. Step forward and take a stand. Make your stand visible. Step forward. Step forward and make your stand visible that you are a person of conscience, that you do have an ounce of humanity left in your heart. You
sorry, I'm trying
want
to change the
stand against
battery
the
out.
crimes being committed by your government at this very moment, the crimes that they have committed in the past, and the crimes that they are planning against the people of Syria. Step forward, take one of these signs, take a picture of one of these signs, post it up on your Twitter, post it up on your Facebook, on your Instagram, whatever social media you take part in. Post this up, share it, spread it around, because this needs to stop. These crimes being committed in your name need to stop, and we need to stop them. Step forward and be part of this movement to stop the crimes being committed by your government in your name. Step forward, grab some of these leaflets. Step forward, throw some money in the can. Step forward and grab one of these signs. Step forward, take a picture of one of these leaflets, one of these signs. Hold one of these signs, put it up on your Twitter, put it up on your Instagram, put it up on your Facebook. Show the rest of the world that there are people living in this country that do have a conscience, that do possess an ounce of humanity in their hearts, that do want to step forward and stop the crimes being committed in your name by your government. These are things that are happening right now, and you have the ability and the responsibility to step forward and take a stand and be part of this. Step forward, folks. Step forward. Let me hear it one more time. U.S. hands off Syria. U.S. hands off Syria. No new wars. No new wars. Hands off Syria. Hands off Syria. No new wars. No new wars. That's right, sisters and brothers. Step forward and take part. Be part of this resistance. To step forward and say that these crimes do not represent me or my conscience. Step forward and take part in this movement that says no to the crimes being perpetrated in your name by this government. Step forward and say no to torture, no to chemical warfare, no to U.S. so-called military humanitarian intervention. We have seen this playbook before, playbook that was displayed against Iraq. Where were the weapons of mass destruction? Where were they? Did they have them? The answer to both questions is a hell and a no. Step forward, folks. Do not fall for the bamboozle that they're running out right now.
I see some people from Code
It is your responsibility and your opportunity to step forward and show the rest of the world
Code
that
Pay.
there are people in this
Down here.
country that do possess a
Few
conscience,
ladies from Code
that
Pay,
do
too.
have an ounce of humanity in their hearts, that do
Grateful that it showed up.
with the
Grateful
people.
for Code Pink as an organization. I fully support all your actions. Code Pink will be sponsoring a demonstration tomorrow at Occupy Dianne Feinstein's house.
We have not been able to stop this in Guantanamo, in Bagram, in many other black sites run by the CIA and military intelligence. In places where people have been put in and disappeared and tortured for years on end. This has been done in your name. This is what they are about in the Middle East. This is what they talk about when they talk about spreading democracy. What they're actually talking about amounts to a monstrous crime against humanity many times over. This is what they do to maintain their empire. They torture people. They kill little children. They bomb weddings. They bomb weddings in Afghanistan and Pakistan. This is what's being done in your name. So people of this country step forward and say no. No more to this. Not in my name. Will you continue to commit these crimes against the humanity? Step forward, folks. Step forward. Take some of these flyers. Pick up one of these signs. Post this up on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram. It's simple. You can do this right now, and it is your responsibility.
All right, folks, I got to let you go with this camera. I'm going to go ahead and boot up the other. So give me a couple of seconds, and we'll be going, and I'll have the other camera working. So I got it up, and it's charged up and ready to go. So just give me a few seconds. When you do it, Metro PCS takes forever to get onto the network. Anyway, I'm going to stop the broadcast here, and then I'm going to resume with the other camera.